welcome to the Away Day Review Show here on Back of the Net. My name's Sam.
My name's Tom.
A special shout out to some of our Japanese subscribers, right? Get this, our Brighton vlog, mate. I thought it wouldn't perform that well because, one, we lost. Two, I uploaded it on Monday night, so that was more than 24 hours after the end of the game. And also, it was just one of these frustrating matches that Bournemouth probably don't really want to see again. But for some reason, it banged. I looked through the analytics. 8% of our viewers were from the UK, when usually it's about like 80%. 45% were from Japan.
Bloody hell.
So thank you so much if you're a new subscriber. We love Mitoma, by the way.
Do you think the Japanese just wanted to see me score a hat-trick in the early game?
I mean, it could have been that.
Just saying.
But this is the Away Day Review Show, and what do? We review away days because we go to every single game in the Premier League. We're not bragging, we're not boasting, but we do. We're a small club. We've got a small away following, really, so we can get tickets, and it means that we can give an honest, a neutral, but sometimes a brutal synopsis on what it's like to go to your club. But we don't talk about the football match whatsoever, do we?
No, we leave all of that behind because do enough shows about the football, so this is one that it's irrelevant what the score is. It's all about what happens as an away day experience as a whole, nothing to do with the actual football match. So we go through loads of stuff, don't we? Shall I get into them?
Yeah, we do 8 different things.
Is that 8? Bloody hell. Car park.
Yeah.
Talk about parking, what it's like to park, go up there, blah, blah, blah. Pre-match away pub.
Okay,
So we always try and find a pub and let you know what that's like. The walk to the ground, maybe the walk back as well, just the walk in general. The wow factor, where we get a fan
that hasn't been.
Yes, never been to that ground before, so what they thought about it. The view from the away end, from your seat, what the view's like. We talk about Pint, what they're like compared to the other grounds. The noise from the home fans, what the atmosphere's like. And then we go value for money, how much you're paying on that for the day and how much value you got from it. So yeah, loads of different categories in there, and then we formulate it all. You get a little point score at the end, then you go into the league table, which there's only 2 in at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah, let's have a look at the league table. There it is. There's only 2 away days that we have had. Brentford, they're top of the league.
Yeah, nice.
They're top. Well, they're just breathing down the necks. Liverpool on 48 points. Where's Brighton going to go? Last season didn't fare too well.
Well, did we put it as the worst?
Along with West Ham, I think.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, it's definitely in the relegation zone for away games. And
But
we'll
this
probably come
season-
on to why, but this is why we've done it. This is why we've done it slightly differently because it changes all the time.
It does. So it was an early start for us because we were playing a 8-a-side football match at 9 o'clock, and
Still a little bit tired.
that meant that we left at a god awful hour. It was like 6:15. We left yours, got to Brighton about 8. The roads were great.
Yeah.
Took 2 hours to get there. And then what we did after the football,
What happened in the football?
Bournemouth, the fans team, won 7-6. Billy Day scored 2 goals, and then I scored another one. Ben Phillips made a fantastic clearance off the line. So after that, we went straight to... what?
No, carry on.
Sorry?
Just carry on, yeah. Absolute bullet header for a hat-trick, by the way. Right, crack on. Then we went and parked.
No, but no footage of that, weirdly.
Yes, there is.
Just about. Did it get your shoulder or your head or what?
Head.
All right, okay, I'll believe you. So we got showered at the Manor Road gym. 1 shower worked. Not good at all. Mate. Sort that out. Should we downgrade that?
Yeah.
Because of this?
Yeah, sure.
But then we parked near Moulscombe Station, which was great because there was lots of residential parking there that we could go on. So meant getting over to Falmer was cracking.
Yeah.
The trains leave that station every half an hour or so, and we took 4 minutes, I think, to get to Falmer, and then from there we went to the Falmer Bar.
Yeah.
Which was just on the other side of the tracks from the stadium, but that was a great location. Really enjoyed it. The prices were good. We'll talk about the pre-match pub, but yeah, in terms of the first part, really happy with it.
Yeah, really easy. Like you say, the parking side of it was really easy. Done well there because it's never going to get top marks because it's frustrating that you can't park any closer because you've got to, well, you can, but you know what I mean. We've got to get that little trade across. But yeah, like you say, mate, we done pretty well with that, I would say, with the car parking. So I think we got to put that in happy enough.
Yeah,
happy enough, which is 8 points, isn't it?
Yeah, happy enough.
Yeah.
I think, and you know what? Last time it didn't fare too well because everyone was getting trains and stuff. But look, we have got new categories to hopefully mix up and make it better for you beautiful Brighton fans. So let's talk about that pre-match away pub then. Because last time we went to the open house. This time we went for one that's slightly different.
Yeah.
It was not one that wasn't
busy or
overly busy, and a lot of fans would rather have a pub that's got more of a pre-match vibe, which I completely get. There were more Brighton fans than Bournemouth, certainly. I don't think there were many other Bournemouth.
Yeah.
But for us, I thought it was great, and reasonable prices, some good food as well.
Yeah, it was pretty bog standard, but I was happy to try that one for this one because obviously it was a 2 o'clock game. There was no game before or anything. Sometimes you want to watch the early game, and I thought actually now it's all right to go in there, and I quite enjoyed it actually. It was quite, like I say, quite chill, but we all wanted to put our feet up anyway. We were knackered.
Yeah.
And like you say, I just had some chips and stuff, and it was all reasonably priced, and it was decent, mate, and it was a lot closer to the ground as well. So I'm probably, did I put that in the same? No. Was actually any other Bournemouth fans in there actually?
No.
Nah, so I'm going to mark it a little bit down. Yeah, I'll go above average though.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah, above.
Yeah,
average.
I did like it.
There are plenty of people that raved about other pubs that they went to because Brighton's got loads of incredible pubs. So maybe next time you want to try one of the ones in the city centre and get the train in, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. Now, walk to the ground, this category is called. Could also be called walk from the ground as well, perhaps. Let's talk to about walking to the ground. So from the bar, it's easy, isn't it?
Fine.
Through the campus, towards the station, over the bridge, and you are there. So that was good. After the game, not so good.
Right, there's a lot of good things going on at Brighton Football Club at the moment. Yeah.
Infrastructure's very good within the club. But
and the football team.
Transport infrastructure.
But Jesus, I could not do that every other week.
No.
We come out afterwards, and obviously, as we kind of mentioned when talking about the car parking, we had it's a couple of minutes in it on the blooming train thing, and then how far would the walk have been? Nothing. Yeah. So we were like, we'll be out of here any second. The queues to get on that train I think they were over an hour. I saw some mates in there that said. So we ended up doing a 45-minute walk.
45-minute walk back to Moulscombe.
Which was okay because. I mean, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't raining.
That's what I was going to say. We were lucky with the weather. But that after the game we had to walk 45 minutes because we ain't standing that. And it's just unbelievable. They keep the concourse open, don't they? Because they obviously are aware of how many people are queuing to get on that train. So
the queues were both ways. It was the queues going back into Brighton that was the worst. Obviously, you got Lewis the other side if you want to go east.
Yeah.
But it was not good at all. And even like the shuttle buses and stuff, there were huge queues for that as well. So if you have to do that every week, God, that would be frustrating. And you could see on 85 minutes, 80 minutes even, fans just starting to go. And I can see why because you don't want to be spending a 6-hour day for a 90-minute match and just on travel alone. Yeah. I mean, you do on a home game. That's just in the pub, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think I had to get that into a category because that's really must be really frustrating for Brighton fans as well as away fans. So because of that, I'm just going to put just rubbish.
Just rubbish.
Give it 2 points just because it is what it is. It was all right for us as a long walk, but just because of that stuff, I'm just going to whack it in there, mate. Can't go too high with that.
No, that's fair enough. You know that in the wow factor, we get a fan that has not been to the stadium before to give us their view, and they put it on the tier list for us. We've got Cherries fan Charlie. It was his first time there, and here is what he thought.
The Amex is an unreal ground, to be fair, and the way it's been built around in the bowl and how it's been incorporated in the university as well is unreal. It's just the only problem is where it is. Obviously, it's an absolute pain to get to, and the easiest way is the train. But then it's still packed at the station as you get there. I was waiting maybe 25 minutes probably just to get onto the train. That's to get back to Brighton itself, and it's about a 10-minute train drive. But overall, it's a brilliant ground, and to watch the football there, it's pretty decent, to be fair. I'll probably give it around an 8 out of 10, just because location's not great.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I thought he might go less than that. I thought based on what you were saying, because but Charlie, fair play. Thanks for getting involved, mate. We are going to put your score, the wow factor, into happy enough.
Yep, I think I think he's basically saying that apart from the location that's a bit annoying, like we alluded to in the last category, everything else is pretty bang on. So yeah, fair play.
A view from your seat next, then, Tom, and it's like you can't argue with the view, really, can you?
Nah.
At all.
Nah, it's pretty decent, mate. Yeah, I quite like the view. It was nice view. I just can't really argue with it. I think the way it's set out, wherever you sat, been there a few times, wherever you sit, you've got a good view, ain't you? The way it is designed and the layout. So yeah, let's just whack this straight in. Happy enough, mate.
Yeah, and also I've got to say, in terms of the accessible concourse as well, it's all sort of ground level. But because it's built into the ground a little bit, when we sort of go down, we have to go down a few steps to get to our seat. But I saw Rob, Trent and others that had a really good unrestricted view. So Rob, hope you agree. But we have rated this well on your behalf. So yeah, 8. But check out Access Advisor because they always do football stadium reviews. Pint a pint, mate.
Yes.
Pint a pint. So look, there is a cost of living crisis. So we always will favour the clubs where obviously the prices are low, but we won't take any crap pies for that. We won't take any crap drinks. So hopefully the type of beer that you get at the Amex will be fairly decent. I'm talking like a decent like Spanish lager or something, even some craft ales or something like that. So what do they have, mate?
Foster's.
What?
Foster's. There's your Foster's. It's just standard Foster's, mate. But yeah, not ideal. And over a £5.
£5.30, and that's verified. We've been using the Daily Mirror's Pint and Pint chart this season, but £5.30 for a pint of Foster's.
Pay for that in Bournemouth for an Amstel, so
yeah,
I know what I'd rather. But yeah, it is what it is. You know what to get from them. You ain't going to be the first team that do that. But yeah, over, like I say, £5.30 for a pint of Foster's is not ideal.
No, and also that's the same price for a pie as well. However, I did speak to a few fans who said the pies were actually pretty good.
Okay.
Sometimes you get some pies that are a bit too like pastry filled and stuff, and there's not much filling. It was actually all right, but £5.30. I suppose it's probably back down the middle in terms of what you get in the Premier League. But I don't know. What do you think, Tom?
It probably is pretty much down the middle. So, and there's a little and because the pie was nice to taste, I think I won't go too low. I'll go not the best.
Oh yeah, I was thinking exactly the same thing. Well done.
Yeah, you whack it in there.
Love that from you. Right, last season Brighton scored awfully for the noise.
Yeah.
It was better this time.
It was definitely better.
It was definitely better.
I think I said to you, we say this all the time, caveat that the noise is where you dip into the pitch a little bit because, say you want the owners out and all this rubbish, it's going to affect stuff. And in terms of this, I think I said to you, might have been on one of our shows or off air, that I felt what Brighton did well was when they played us last season, they were just comfortable and, they probably just thought we'll go and beat Bournemouth, whatever. I almost feel like because they lost a few days earlier in Europa, it almost felt like they were like, right, let's get behind the boys, get them bounced back. Yeah. Because I thought they were a lot better. It wasn't unbelievable, but compared to the last time I've been there and compared to, some of the other away games, I actually thought they tried to make a bit of an atmosphere in there. So fair play to them. They were definitely better than they were last year, as you say. Yeah. You agree?
Yeah, I do agree. It
wasn't rocking.
No, it wasn't. But it was certainly loud. And look, this was against Bournemouth. We can appreciate. We say this so many times. We're also not judging it based on, because a lot of people say, "Well, you could talk. Your atmosphere is crap." Yeah. We're not rating our own atmosphere here, right? But yeah, it was better. It was a bit Albion. As simple as that chant is, that actually got the stadium kind of rocking a little bit. I always like them walking out to Sussex by the Sea, which always gets the crowd going a little bit. What are you going for this one then?
Above average.
Okay, above average.
Above average for me. We've said it a lot that, like you mentioned there, mate, including ourselves, home fans don't always, especially when they play Bournemouth, don't always get rocking. So I saw a big improvement from last time, basically, so I'm judging them on that, so above average.
And then value for money, we're taking in the whole experience here. So based on the fact that it's £10.60 for a pie and a pint, two £5.30s there. Programme is £3.50. Free match day travel, so subsidised travel, which is quite good. But is that any good when you can't even get a train back? Not really sure. The pub that we went to, prices were pretty good. It was free parking for us when we went. It's actually not bad. Probably better than the last time
Yes.
we went. However,
I'm between two, actually.
yeah,
I think you probably know the two I'm between.
yeah.
I
I know what I would probably put it in.
I'm going to give you the reins.
I think above average.
Okay, well, I was between above average and not the best, so yeah, that's fine by me.
Okay, yeah.
Fine by me, because I get what you mean, that even though the travel's a pain in the arse, this is value for money and it is free travel. So yeah, I'm happy with that, mate.
Yeah. Okay then. So let's tot these up. I'm just doing some quick maths in my head quickly now, and I think I've got a score. Let me just check. 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 6. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I've got a score, and you know what? It puts it level with Liverpool.
Okay, and that's an improvement from last season. They weren't in the same category, but actually, I didn't do the maths because I'm rubbish at maths. And when you were doing it there, I was thinking it shouldn't be. It should be close with Liverpool. I would say it's not the 3 games we've had so far. Brentford's the best.
However,
but these two, yeah, I get that.
We've got to have a system. We've got to have a system whereby one of them's got to go, and we can't do it just do it alphabetically. So I'm going to come to you now.
Yeah. Well, okay.
And just say which one is better. Which one was better, Brighton or Liverpool, for a whole thing?
Yeah, we've got to do this when they level, haven't we? That's a good point. I mean, it's horrible because this is on the Brighton video. Liverpool's slightly better.
Okay.
I when you were doing the match you had, I was going, if this was in an order of 3, Brentford's definitely top, then it would be Liverpool just ahead of Brighton. So that's what I've got to do, man. Sorry, Brighton.
So Brighton at bottom of the league again?
Yeah, but no, technically they're third. Technically they're third. But yeah, we'll see. Be interested. I don't put it this way. This is just me foreseeing the future. But last season, they were clearly in the bottom 2. This season, do I think they'll definitely be in the bottom 2 with that score? No, I don't actually. I think they'll be worse, annoyingly. But yeah, it was definitely an improvement from the last time I went, in my opinion. So, progress. And as Brighton know, progress. It's just doing well from on the pitch. It'll do well from here. And we'll stay up. They'll be in the league again. And they could progress again.
Be easy.
Easy. But no, I did enjoy it, though. I did enjoy it. But
okay.
Brentford was absolutely brilliant. And Liverpool, as I say, they got the same score as them.
Yeah. Brilliant stuff. Thank you so much for watching. We truly appreciate it. Looking forward to the return leg, where probably Matoma will have a worldie of a performance yet again. But yeah, Brighton fans, hope you enjoy the Premier League show, by the way, that we do on this channel, because I'm sure throughout the season, based on how you've done so far, we'll probably be talking about you a fair bit. That's out on every Tuesday. Tom, it's been a pleasure.
Pleasure as always, mate. Enjoyed that. And what's the next away one? We got a review. I think we go to Goodison, don't we?
Oh yeah,
Everton. So we'll have another team up there. So yeah, see how they go on.
See how they get on. Until the next video. Other cherries.
Up the chairs. How do we get Matoma in the thumbnail?